Yeah. It's like kids who've seen their parents kiss, trying to kiss, like, open mouth, right? That's how we do it.
Is that what happened to you?
I tried to French kiss my mom when I saw The Love Boat one time.
No.
Yeah.
No.
She got like really freaked out.
What?
I thought that was it.
I thought that's how you kill.
That's how adults do it.
Like I saw it on TV and I was like, oh, I've been. Like my mom gave me a kiss, like go to bed one time, and I was like, I was like, my mom was like, whoa, what are you doing? She caught me way before I got close, but
that's huge.
Hey man, this is a pretty startling revelation.
Yeah, let's get into it.
I didn't know you had this whole French kissing your mom thing going on.
Yeah, man, I tried to kiss my mom like Gary Sinise.
I gave her the full-blown Sinise.
This movie, Second Sight, do you remember it? I saw it in the theater.
Does anybody? Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I need to talk to you about your childhood.
Yeah.
Because you have seen
Were
most of these movies in
Were
the
you
theater.
a feral child?
You were.
No, better than that. Divorced parents. I got to see movies every weekend.
Oh, God.
One single kid, divorced parents. We were always going to the movies.
Oh,
We were going to the
God.
movies so much. I would see movies 2 times in the theater.
So you're saying these people who've been listening to this podcast for all these years have the shattered family, the shattered Sheer family to thank for this? Because of that sadness?
If my dad did not bring me to see Robin Williams' Popeye 7 times in the theater,
no!
there would be no how did this get made.
Oh, that one
just
really
so you
makes me
couldn't
sick.
see him cry in the dark?
Sometimes you just need to take a nap around
Dad,
other people.
Daddy, this part isn't even sad.
By the way, now as a parent, I know that movies are just put on to kill time.
Yes, they
like
are.
that was my dad was just killing time. So much so that we were seeing Popeye, the Robin Williams Popeye, in a theater where there was no one there, and I just remember dancing in the front of the theater because I could.
And this is the second time I've heard that you get out of the seat and are like loitering in the back. You're the only one in there.
Like,
I feel like when you're alone in a theater, you got to take advantage of that.
Like, honest to God, cumulatively, I feel like the stories of your childhood,
So sad.
if they were to be compiled in a non-comedic context, would be harrowing.
But would most likely
like
win the Palme d'Or.
It would be like a like a dystopian, sad.
Trash can fires.
I'm a regular Jonathan Franzen over here. I'm giving you.
I feel like you were like almost an orphan.
Like Fievel from American Tail.
Yes.
Kind of like
Fievel, yes.
You know,
Yes.
Like
I
what?
I was
Wait,
left
he's
alone
looking
quite
out
a
the
lot.
window, remember, and he's singing about
a
his
whole new
family.
world? Oh.
No, somewhere out
That was my
there.
mom's. That was my mom's second wedding song. Terrible. I'm not a bit. It's not a bit.
That's the show. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you, Boston.
Boston, you've been great. That was Second Sight.
Sometimes you just know when the show is over. It's not going to get any better than that reveal.
How are we gonna dig our way out of that?
Wow.
I'll drop you down one more and
No.
say that the song that my mom wanted me to dance with her at her second wedding when I was about like 6 or 7 was the Billy Joel song "Don't Go Changin'."
About Christy Brinkley.
Which is like an odd song to dance with your son. Like,
A son who is arguably only going to change.
Yeah.
So the message from your mother at that point was, I want you like this forever. My little boy. Now dance with me. By the way, you guys don't know her dead-on impression of Paul's mom.
It was, for a second, I thought my mom was
It
here.
is pretty eerie. Sometimes I leave Paul messages as his mom. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me, we can climb up a tree. My buddy.
It was like, wherever he goes, he goes. Yeah. But my mom got that for me, and she said, because you don't have any brothers or sisters. You can have my buddy. Like, my mom bought that commercial hook, line, and sinker, like, oh, This is great for him. He needs a My Buddy.
Paul, I'm like going to cry right now.
That is incredibly sad.
And I remember it being presented to me like, when you're home from school, you guys can have fun.
Oh, stop!
Wait.
Stop!
Let me ask you a very real question. Did you ever come home from school and your mom had set up My Buddy as if he was waiting for you to do a thing? She was like, My Buddy assembled half a Lego TIE fighter in the other room. He's waiting for you to finish the rest.
I'm not
and My
gonna
Buddy
say...
was just there like, with half a Lego TIE fighter assembled?
I won't... She did not do that, but I do remember when I did get a Cabbage Patch Kid, my mom...
What?
How
did My Buddy feel about the Cabbage Patch Kid?
It predated the My Buddy. So
Oh.
the Cabbage Patch is the one of the problems. But my mom read the birth certificate to me and the adoption notice and made it feel really real to me, like I had to take care of this thing. So I felt very pressurized. I think I took...
Can I ask you a question?
I think I took a day before I signed the adoption certificate.
What? Can I ask you a real question? Based on the timeline of this, is there any possibility that you are currently putting a Cabbage Patch Kid through college? Hard cut to UMass, and they're like, lemons shear? And it's just cut to a doll.
By the way, one of the things my dad won for me one time at a celebrity auction was a signed Arless hat.
Oh, I mean, every single story makes it sadder. Every story. The victory of your dad winning you something in this one is undone entirely by the fact that it was Arless swag.
Signed by Robert Wool himself.
Oh, God.
I have an Arless hat, and it's in my possession.
I feel like it would not surprise me if you were like, I wore it, and it gave me head blisters. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
Well, that's what's really hard about being around Paul, because he drops these stories so casually, and I see what happens to people in the wake, because they're devastated. They're devastated.
My dad knew I liked comedy, and he was like, Arless is the ticket. Arless the hat is just like the show. You can wear it, and no one will remember that they ever saw it on your head. Doctor.
I can't believe you went on a date in 7th grade. That is wild.
That means you're very, very popular.
Sixth grade is my first date. Sixth grade is my first date.
June was had a boyfriend in 4th grade, right?
No, I didn't.
5th grade?
I did not have boyfriends till after high school.
Yeah,
my mom.
I didn't go on a. I feel like the first time I went on a date was junior or senior year. Junior year.
6th grade, Stephanie Smith. We went to adventure.
Because he was a latchkey kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
Although I think my mom rushed that relationship because she made me go to Macy's and buy her a ring.
What?
So weird. I don't even know what to say.
We don't have the time to
literally.
What are you talking about?
Have the time. I am so
this
deeply
is
disturbed
wild.
by that information.
I was just thinking about that the other day because it was she's
so weird.
Because she stopped wearing it, and I was like, "Why did you stop wearing it?" Now as an adult, I'm like, I totally understand that her mom was like, "What the fuck?"
When you were in 6th grade?
Yeah.
Wow. Jesus, Paul.
I didn't want to get the ring. My mom said I should get the ring.
Oh God.
This is
Jesus Christ, Paul.
This is crazy.
Jesus, Paul.
I don't like that. I don't like that story. I don't like it.